So Xero is a finance platform for small businesses. We do accounting, payments, payroll, and other financial services for small businesses globally. We serve about 4 million businesses. We are about $18 billion market cap company. And we are, in some sense, for small businesses, finance, this financial system is their lifeblood. How they understand what's happening with their business, how they get cash in, how they make payments out. So it is a really, really core part of how they operate. And that's why we are quite deeply embedded with a lot of these small businesses. So the key product I've been working on, I joined Xero to lead AI as a whole. And the key products I've been building here, it's really around this umbrella of JAX as a financial super agent. And what it means is we map out all of the financial workflows that small businesses use, all of their key jobs to be done. And we look in detail at which parts of those can we automate with agents, with kind of other AI, what can we do to offload a lot of that manual work for small businesses. But on top of that, what can we do then to also understand the deep insights embedded in those businesses? So for example, like on a platform like Xero, we have transaction level data of each of these businesses. So every invoice, every bill, every payroll run that happened. We know a lot of detail about what's happening in that business. And this gives us an opportunity to really leverage that data, understand those deep insights, and help our small businesses grow their businesses better, help them survive, thrive, and really achieve what they want to do with their business.
So everybody's been trying to build agents into their products. What have been some of the harder lessons learned that you've won from experience in building an agent? I know sometimes people talk about unreliability of MCP for tool calling. People talk about, customers having higher expectations than what their early versions of the agent could do in terms of tool coverage. People talk about the unreliability and the non-deterministic nature of some of these agents plugging in and then configuring a product wrong. And in accounting, I imagine that's doubly an issue. How have you guys built around some of those key problems, and what have been some of the hard lessons about building an agent into your product?
Yeah, what's really interesting about working in this space is when you're talking about finance, the decimal, the accuracy down to the decimal really matters. So accuracy is not a nice to have, it's a core part of our differentiation. And what we know is that LLMs out of the box are not that great at math, accounting, tax, etc. So the thing that we bring, it's two things really to make sure that our AI is really accurate and really reliable. Number one, the domain knowledge that we apply. So we are in a position to deeply understand what are these workflows that small businesses actually use, what matters to them, what doesn't, every step along the way, what accuracy level is required and what is acceptable at different task and subtask levels. We understand which stakeholders need to be, looking at that data and using it in which ways. And so we do fine craft our JAX experience to make sure that it is well suited and something that will plug into users' existing workflows and be really useful for them in what they're trying to achieve. The second thing is what I alluded to before, we have a lot of data on our system. So this definitely gives us a leg up in terms of, one, we can personalize to every business much better. And number two, we're able to use that data collectively to understand what are some of the key trends, benchmarks, et cetera, happening across small businesses by, sub-region, sub-industry, et cetera, and really offer much more helpful AI built on top of that. And you mentioned MCP and tool use, et cetera. We do use a hybrid system. So we leverage LLMs in kind of multi-agent workflows in different ways, but then also importantly, we also use, programmatic code and really hybrid structures where we need more control over things to ensure that we have that high quality. I'm pretty blessed to work with some, amazing engineers and AI scientists and the team. We have a bunch of ex-Google, ex-Meta, ex-Amazon folks from these places.
You know that feeling when you try to prototype something with AI and it spits out something completely generic? Then you spend hours tweaking colors, fonts, copy, and features just to make it feel like your actual product? Here's the problem. Most AI app builders aren't built for product teams. They're built for those starting from scratch. But product teams aren't building from zero. You have an existing product, real customers, design guidelines, a backlog full of ideas you need to explore and validate fast. That's what Reforge Build does. AI prototyping that starts from your product. Add your customer feedback, strategy docs, and product features as context. Create reusable templates using your product design, explore multiple variants side by side, collaborate with your team in one place. Reforge Build generates prototypes that reflect your real pricing tiers, real features, real customer language, not generic placeholder. Stop fighting tools built for founders. Start prototyping like a product team. Reforge Build, AI prototyping built for product teams. Try it free at reforge.com/Akash. That's REFORGE.com/AAKASH. And use the code BUILD for 1 month free of premium. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.